Hello folks, Scott Grove here today. Another proud papa of a new instrument. It's never been played before, but it will be today for just a short second. Then it will be put away in its case forever and stored in its case and not in my room. So here you go. This is the actual Gene Simmons Punisher bass. Okay, this is not the court model. So this is the puppy that actually everybody wants. Yep, with Mr. Gene's autograph right there. Okay, let you take a nice good look, see if I have any zoom out capability. Nope, that's it. So I've got a big ceiling. This thing has never been touched, never been played, anything. So 100% mint condition as the day it was bought. Of course you have the EMG pickups instead of the Mighty Mite pickups. You have the neck through, not a set neck, it's neck through. This here is the very first year, 1998, that they built these, hand serial numbered. This is number 81, so the very first year, 1998. What happened is Gene commissioned a big deal with Spencer Gifts, the store. You know, they get tons of Kiss stuff, and every Spencer store in the USA at least, or most of them, ended up with one Punisher bass, and they were only allowed to sell it after Kiss's entire contract had ran out with them. So when they no longer sold their stuff, you know, or not Kiss's merchandise, but whenever this was no longer available to the public, then they could sell the one bass that they received. It was always kept on the very top of the whole store where nobody could get to it. Okay, they did that with the axe basses too. Just everybody got one, and these were simply not known who makes them. Same as the one. So this was like Gene plays now. Okay, it's just Gene's bass. Okay, so there is no brand name. Some people speculate that Court even built them way back then, but nobody knows. If you know and you have an exact link to what it's all about, its exact construction, please lead me towards it, because these things I do not know. These were simply called the high-end basses. So the Gene Simmons high-end basses, whether it was the Punisher or the Axe. Okay, so again, perfect signature, everything. I will play this next to the Court one. Okay, I'm waiting. I just got this a few minutes ago. I'm going to lay it down and hope I don't step on it. Before I do, yes, brass nut. How's that for pretty? So you know what's going to kick butt over the plastic nut thing any day of the week. I'll show you the other things. The actual Gene Simmons Punisher leather case. There you go. So this big ass leather case, there it is with the Gene Simmons Punisher serial number 81. You can hear the leather on that sucker, which is in the case, is as valuable as the base. So you gotta keep them all perfect. I will let you just simply look down at the case, because I don't want to keep trying to lift things up. Okay, so here we are in the case. Okay, case. The cardboard cutout that used to set in the Spencers right up by it will be here in a couple of days. He's sending it in a flat padded envelope separately. You have the key and the Allen wrenches and stuff here in the case. You have the original silica gel and the guitar cord in here, and you also have the original certificate of authenticity, also signed by Gene back in the day. There you go. So you can check that puppy out. There's Gene. Okay, so this is the real deal that all the courts are modeled after. Okay, so got to get every possible edition. I'm working on a couple other ones now, including the Axe. I found an Axe that was from same plate, almost the same serial number too, oddly enough. So anyway, that is the swag, or all the case candy. I will now just simply put on the two bases next to each other, and like I said, I'm not going to play the base very long because it's going to remain mint, and I do not want to step on it. I don't want to screw it up in any way, shape, or form, so it's going back in the case and not getting touched again. I don't want to smear the autograph and everything. Nothing is put over it. He just signs it, and it's done. According to God of Thunder, Gene is the Lord of the Wasteland. I am the Lord of the Strings. Bullshit. Okay, anyway, so I will grab the quart version. Okay, so these are the ones that you get for $550 bucks. You'll notice that the strap button is here. On the regular Gene Simmons one that I just got, the strap button's on the other side. Kind of different, but when you look at his bases that he plays, yeah, they're over here and they're not down here. So what difference that makes, don't know. So here is the quart bolt-on version, again with no nothing special. I mean, it has the same diamond inlays as the real one. So we have diamond inlays, whereas the axe has no inlays at all. But here you have the diamond. Here's the black plastic thing. On this base it has 3 screws for the truss rod cover. The other Gene base, the Punisher, only has the 1 right here, nothing here, because it's not going anywhere. Okay, and then of course you got the quart logo and the made in wherever, Indonesia, I think, probably. Yeah, and it's actually a great base. So I will plug it in real quick and do a side, as close to side by side as I can. At least you'll get to hear them in the same video, and you can use your cursor here on the YouTube video to go back and check them out side by side. Okay, so I've got the little heart key, little bitty guy. There he is. The little kickback 12 that I use to do the all the little reviews on. So it's just a little 12-inch speaker. Not tons of controls, but it's a heart key, so it sounds like a great amp and great for bedroom practice for sure. Okay, so here is the let me get the bass actually turned on. What's a bass with no bass? Okay. Okay, so here we go. Here's this one, the middle position. Both pickups, the P pickups right here, precision pickups, and the neck, the bridge pickup. I've got it lowered way down in there because it's so dang hot, so I don't give it much room for volume. Just enough to mellow out the P bass. So here it is back in the middle. Okay, so there you go, there's the quart. I will take it right off, put on the actual Gene Simmons signature high-end bass. Again, only available through Spencer Gifts back in the day. And again, there's the diamond inlays. They're actually more abalone. There you go. And the other ones are just kind of a plastic looking thing. There's the 1 single screw on the truss rod cover. Okay, all that stuff. So let's plug her in. Again, this is going to be the first time it's ever been played, and then it's going to be shut down. And you got to remember where it locks up there. Okay, strap button in a different position, just like I said. See what we got. There we go. That's my 12-string hanging over there. So that's both pickups right there. I'm going to try to keep my arm off of this signature. Okay, guitars right here on the wall, just buzzing away. So actually a much more rounded sounding bass. The EMGs are definitely different than the Mighty Mites. Let's go to the P bass pickups only. Okay, and then jazz pickup here, back here. Okay, so also came preset with it low, just like I set mine to even out the tone. So the good sound is right in the middle. Okay, and last but not least, one time with the pick for good old Gene. Okay, so there you go. That's all the more. Okay, so I am unplugged, and that is it. So I hope you enjoyed the good old 1998. The original one of these was made, the very first Punisher was made by BC Rich. Had the big R on the headstock. Okay, and then they also made a cheap bolt-on version with the NJ weird headstock and everything. Back in 94. Okay, 93 for the very first one with the R when Gene first played the very first Punisher. Then 94 they released the really crappy cheap ones, and you won't find those either. I'd get one just to have one of all of them. But here is what's called the high-end bass, available only from Spencer Gifts. So it's that version. So those of you who've ever been looking for one of these, there it is, there's what it does, and there's all the case stuff, and sadly it's going to spend the rest of its life in that case, but that's the way it is. It's an investment again. So you've got to buy low and hopefully sell high once the good old USA rebounds again. So once again, 1998 is when these officially came out in Spencer Gifts. If anybody knows anything about who actually makes Gene's personal axes or these axes, if they are not, then someone let me know, because the info is not available online from what I've been able to find so far with many hours of searching. So hope you enjoyed a little look at the new toy. Okay, y'all take care, and see you very soon as I have some more really groovy stuff coming your way. So talk to you later. Bye bye.